Did Nancy Pelosi have a 150-year-old sign removed from the House chamber entrance? And did the sign say, "In God We Trust"? No, that's not true. The story was published by a liberal satire website that tries to educate gullible Trump supporters and Republicans about the need to actually click and read links before sharing or liking them in order to avoid being embarrassed by fans of the site later. All the events described in the article are not real. The story originated from an article published by Daily World Update on April 14, 2019 titled, "Nancy Pelosi has 150-year-old sign removed from House chamber entrance," which opened, quote, "Nancy Pelosi has done the unthinkable. Not only has she been caught with vodka at 11 a.m. in church, but she has also mothered no less than 4 criminal daughters, who have at least 14 names each, or between them, or both. Now this person, the leader of her party and second behind Mike Pence for the presidency, had a beautiful and historic sign removed from the chamber door of the House of Representatives. The sign was a gift from Benedict Arnold to George Washington as a way to apologize for betraying the country to follow a narcissistic fascist like King George. Washington gave the gift to the National Archives and ordered Arnold executed. I want him to look like a bloated egg yolk on a giant muffin covered in a buttery sauce so he dies engulfed in his own sins. Thus the term, Eggs Benedict, end quote. Users on social media only saw this title, description and thumbnail. Quote, "Nancy Pelosi has 150-year-old sign removed from House chamber entrance. She called it names and had them throw it away." End quote. The story is full of hints it is satire, including the category it was posted in, satire and/or conservative fan fiction, and the fact that the link behind the words, narcissistic fascist, went to an image of President Donald Trump. There is also a satire logo in the header and a slogan that reads, "Satire for flat earthers, Trumpsters and Al-Qaeda." All of the historic events in the story are fictional. The picture of the sign above the door wasn't even taken in Washington. Quote, Roane County declares, some time back the Roane County Commission decided to allow a plaque to be hung on the Roane County Courthouse that declares, "In God We Trust." The plaque is self-funded by contributions generated by the community. Well, today the sign is being installed. End quote. Despite all these hints, several sites copied and spread the story as if it was real news. One of the sites got almost 3 times the engagement of the original story, as data from BuzzSumo shows. NewsGuard, a company that uses trained journalists to rank the reliability of websites, describes dailyworldupdate.us as, quote, "a news site that publishes false stories and hoaxes that are often mistaken for real news." The site is part of a network run by hoax perpetrator Christopher Blair. End quote. According to NewsGuard, the site does not maintain basic standards of accuracy and accountability. Read their full assessment here. We wrote about dailyworldupdate.us before. Here are our most recent articles that mention the site. Fake news, no body in Ohio River confirmed as Major Clinton aide. Fake news, Whoopi Goldberg not fired from The View after whiteface controversy. Fake news, liberal vandals did not spray Joshua Trump's house with racist graffiti. Fake news, Al Sharpton did not file FOIA request to release Trump's tax returns. Fake news, Kaepernick not arrested by Super Bowl security.